Iran International has exclusively reported that Iran and Armenia have signed a major arms deal worth $500 million in an agreement that will see Tehran supplying its infamous suicide drones to its northern neighbor. The deal has the potential to change the geopolitical equation in the volatile South Caucasus, angering Azerbaijan and casting Russia as a waning influence in the region. It also signals Iran is becoming a major player in the regional arms industry and isn't afraid to flex its muscles in the Caucasus. Despite their national religions differing, Armenia and Iran have a historical strategic partnership, but this new arms deal marks an unprecedented level of cooperation. Under the agreement seen by Iran International, Iran will supply Armenia advanced weapon systems and drones. These include 3 models of Shahed kamikaze drones, some of which are used by Russia in its assault on Ukraine, the Mohajer surveillance drone, and advanced air defense systems such as the 3rd Khordad and the Shahid Majid systems. The agreement comes as Armenia's defense spending has ballooned to about $1.4 billion, an increase of 81% compared to 2020. Alex Vatanka, director of the Iran program at the Middle East Institute, explains the strategic motivations behind Armenia's turn towards Iran for military support.
Armenia is not in a good place militarily. The last few years has not been good for them. They've lost in 2 major campaigns to their historic nemesis Azerbaijan, and they have lost confidence in their historic, if you will, protector, Russia.
In 2020, after decades of intermittent skirmishes, Azerbaijan launched a 44-day military operation that became known as the Second Karabakh War. Several thousand people were killed on both sides. In 2023, Azerbaijan launches a 2-day assault on the Armenia-controlled Nagorno-Karabakh region, taking over the area completely. The Armenian security analysts we contacted expressed skepticism about the deal, suggesting that Armenia is more inclined towards moving closer to the West and would avoid jeopardizing its relationship with the United States. Yerevan has forged military cooperation with France and the US, including 9 days of joint military drills with the United States forces in July. But the arms deal might not be a concern for Washington, D.C.
The United States always has shown some sympathy for Armenia's predicament. But there are cases where sometimes the cost-benefit analysis might suggest for the United States to take a more lenient view. And it might be the case that this will happen with Armenia paying for weapons from Iran. Time will show.
Yet for other experts, the arms deal could be a way of funneling weapons to Russia.
It could be a way in which Armenia can still endear itself to Russia by being the go-between between Iran and Russia, especially in the provision of drones and such equipment.
Following the report, Armenia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs told Iran International Armenia is currently diversifying its security relations within the framework of international law. We don't have any further comment on this. Armenia's Foreign Affairs Ministry sent another email after that, referring Iran International to an article written in a local Armenian publication, where the country's Ministry of Defense dismissed our reporting as fictitious and false. Iran International reached out to Armenia's Defense Ministry and never received a response.